The twinkling lights on the tree will make enough light for Santa to see.
That girl is adorable. That girl is adorable. Was this a reward or a punishment to be on stage like that? Shout out to all the subscribers and the members here on the channel. Don't forget to like the video. My name is Reese Waters, and I'm trouble. So this how y'all want to start the holiday season, huh?
Thank you for opportunity to read story to children for Christmas. How does Santa do it? A story. How does to Santa do it? Go down chimneys with fat belly? He probably do not fit like husband. But Christmas is about two magic happen one day a year. But if you ask me, Walter Reed be having magic happen intervention all the time. Stop my magic from happening is my one Christmas wish.
What would Cindy Lou say? Grinch. You looking like a Grinch. You looking like a Grinch. Didn't even have a regular book. Just wrote Christmas on there. Christmas. Now go ahead and play Melania. Let me hear.
Can Santa see in the dark? Does he wear night vision goggles?
She said night vision goggles. Is this a Christmas story or the script to her documentary?
Does he wear night vision goggles that make everything green? I bet he'd like that because Santa likes green. Or heat vision goggles because he might like red better.
Can we adjust the camera? Because the kids in the frame, the kids in it, they look uncomfortable. Girl, same.
Should we leave out carrots, not cookies, on Christmas Eve, since they're good for his eyesight? No. The twinkling lights on the tree will make enough light for Santa to see.
That girl is adorable. That girl is adorable. Was this a reward or a punishment to be on stage like that?
Tiptoeing past chairs without bumping his knee, to leave a present or two or three, and get a kiss from the dog, if it's a dog that licks, and take a cookie or two or three, and then leave.
What's Santa doing? Even he was bored up there. Look, was he waving off Rudolph? What was that?
Santa goes up the chimney the same way he comes down, and I have no idea how Santa does that. But I'm so glad he can.
Now, wasn't that nice? Wasn't that nice? Hey, yo, clap. That was nice.
Probability that a sample contains no more than one unmarketable tomato. No more than one unmarketable tomato. First,
Came down here to read the kids for the holiday, and here y'all go. Pretty much our entire reaction to the Trump presidency and watching Melania read a book. That girl don't know nothing about the Trump presidency.
Can Santa see in the dark? Does he wear the night vision goggles that make everything green? I bet he like that because Santa like green, like the money. Or heat vision goggles because he might like red better. Should we leave out carrots, not cookies, on Christmas Eve, since they are good for eyesight? No. The twinkling lights on the tree will make light for Santa to cease tiptoeing past the chairs without bumping knee. To lift a present or two or three and get a kiss from the dog if it is a dog that leaks. And take a cookie or two or three and then leave. Santa goes up the chimney the same way he goes down. And I have no idea how Santa do it because he is fat. But I am glad that he can. Okay, that is the best Christmas reading I do. So peace on the world, hell, Christmas.
She didn't do her eyes like that. I don't believe she did her eyes like that. But she did sign off like that. You know, Melania, it would have been helpful if you, because I've read the kids before, like if you show them pictures, that normally will help. I've gotten better at that as a parent, you know what I mean? It was obvious by the fact that Melania never turned the book to show children the pictures that she has never read a book to a child in her life. Well, that's not fair, because she in public and it's a lot going through her mind. And, you know, with the gravity of her position, anybody else in that situation.
His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry.
When you read a book to children, you show them the pictures. Look at Jill. This is how you do it. I think that was a better book. I think that was a better book. You know, Dr. Biden has a way with kids. You know what I mean? I can't say that anybody that occupies the White House would have got that reception from kids. Obama, I bet Obama did.
Oh, who's that? Who's that good-looking guy?
He came in the room and their eyes just lit up like stars.
The girl's eyes lit up for Melania too. They lit it. It depends on what you mean by lit. Her eyes changed when Melania came in. Her eyes changed. That's what I saw.
You guys like reading?
Yep.
Come on, everybody, let's just pile in. Are you guys all trying to be good for Christmas? You're on the nice list? Flying Free, how Bessie Coleman's dream took flight. Bessie said, oh yeah, you just wait and see. There'll be a black female pilot and it will be me. So look at her, she's flying a plane and she climbed on top of the plane.
He showed them the pictures and everything. He showed them. Melania, why you ain't copy Obama? You know, I know you can do it.
My
Brock and
parents
I
impressed
were raised
on me
with so
the
many of the same values.
That you work hard
Like,
for what you want
you
in
work
life.
hard for what you
That
want
your
in
word
life.
is your bond.
That your word is
and
your
do
bond,
what
that you do what you
and
say
keep
you're
your
going to do.
promise.
That you treat
That you
people
treat people with respect.
with
They
dignity
taught
and
showed me
respect, even if you don't
values
know
and
them,
morals in their
and even
daily
if you don't
life.
agree with them.
I know you can do it. Why you ain't copy Obama? That's why they acting like this. Barron is starting to make sense. Melania Trump's visit goes left as children in the background react to her struggling delivery. What began as a familial seasonal appearance, one carried out by first ladies for decades, quickly became a conversation about delivery, pronunciation, and the larger history of how Melania has been received during moments tied to the holidays. One person wrote, I have thoughts, none of them are nice. She couldn't be bothered to take off her coat, but I have a special appreciation for whomever chose a book that forced her to try and pronounce the word chimney multiple times. For whatever reason, whoever chose that book gonna be in some trouble.
Who gave Melania that book to read? Who seriously was sat up in the back like, yeah, night vision goggles? Yeah, kids will love this one about Santa. Who gave her that book to read? I'm not even tripping that she has an accent. I don't know why people are mad that she has an accent. She's allowed to have an accent. My question is, who chose that weird, horrible book. Like, I'm sorry to the author, that is just not a Christmas story. It's weird. Y'all, oh my goodness, talk about esoteric. Y'all need to go check that clip out. That book is out there.
Dommy Mommy Melania read A Christmas Story to kids, and she chose violence. Literally. How does Santa go down the chimney? Proposes, shocker, a variety of ways that Santa could go down the chimney. And they're all, how do I put this? Hardcore. Sat on a red throne with legs oiled up and crossed, feet adorned in red snakeskin 6-inch Louboutin socates. Melly purred her way through Santa's torture.
Does he cinch up his belt?
Does he choke himself?
Or stretch out like taffy?
Stretch himself out?
Does he go head first or feet first? Maybe Santa can turn into fire.
But here is the literal kicker.
Does Santa ever get stuck partway down and need one of the reindeer to give him a kick?
That demonic laugh about kicking Santa down the chimney? Dommy Mommy Melania knew exactly what kind of message this would send, which is that she can't resist an opportunity to inflict pain on an old man.
That wasn't the reason I was going for, inflict pain on an old man, but we've already registered our objection to the book choice. We're good on that. Taking a jab at other Trump family members who struggle with reading, one person added the entire family can't. Hey, Melania, you the best one. This your second language. You know what I mean? This your second language. Hey, Eric and Don Jr. don't got the excuses you got. Or your husband. Hello? Yeah, no, you got the wrong number. But I'm lonely. What's on your mind? Our government is panicking right now. The president and all his yes men are worried about the files and information they don't want exposed, and they're doing whatever they can to stop it. Meanwhile, they're doing nothing for you when your personal information like your phone number, address, bank account data are being attacked by data brokers. When the government does think about you, it's because they're killing a bill that would have required these same data brokers to get your consent before selling your information. They want you to feel hopeless and stuck. And this is where today's sponsor, Aura, comes in. They do the hard work for you, constantly scanning the dark web and submitting opt-outs on your behalf. Give Aura a few weeks and you'll stop seeing your information on these sketchy sites when you search yourself. They don't just opt you out of data brokers, however. Their app includes other features like dark web monitoring, fraud alerts, a VPN, and more. It's truly a great deal if you want to be more private and protected online. You can go to my link, aura.com/ReeseWaters, to try 14 days for free. Again, that's aura.com/ReeseWaters for 14 days free. Enough time for Aura to start scrubbing your personal info off these data broker sites automatically. She said, what? Now, why would she say something like that? Now, did he know she was stepping out? He did? Oh, that's his thing? In another unrelated moment, Trump was also caught on camera in an awkward exchange that forced him to read in front of a group of people. During a February 2025 meeting in the Oval Office with UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, President Donald Trump was handed a letter from King Charles described as an invitation for a second state visit. When asked if he was supposed to read it aloud, Trump hesitated and asked, "Am I supposed to read it right now?" He then stared at the letter for a prolonged moment before responding, "Oh, that's wow. Well, that's really nice," followed by compliments about the signature, calling it beautiful.
In the finest tradition of British sovereigns, he has given his whole heart, everything he's got, to those parts of Britain that are beyond the realm of mere legislation. It's not easy, but which define its essence and its virtue, its harmony and its soul.
He fighting for his life to not put his finger on the words. You know he fighting for his life. He fighting for his life to not, I've been there. Even the hesitation, grade school Donnie. You want me to read it? I got to read it right now. I got to read the whole thing. I got to read it in front of everybody. Just begging or not. Trump finally turned the letter so others could view it rather than reading its contents himself. So Donald should really appreciate this entire thing. He knows he's been in this position before, so I imagine he would receive this well.
Your wife can't read, and they got her on fucking TV. They making fun. They got the sound effects on it, like boing. She reading the thing while her finger. It's like boing, boing, like.
Alexa, what time is it?
Your wife can't read.
No, that was in her second language. That was in her second language. Remember, in the hierarchy of reading, she's at the top of the Trumps. Yeah, I bet she read better in Slovenian than what I just heard in the Oval Office.
It's always really funny how certain political groups who claim to be on that higher moral ground change their fine tune anytime it comes to someone that they simply don't agree with or they don't like. Could you imagine mocking someone who doesn't sound like us Americans because they're not from America as they are reading sick and dying children Christmas stories?
Okay, Maga, I will not receive that. Wait a minute. Did you just say, can you imagine mocking somebody who doesn't sound like us because they're not from... Is that what just came from mass deportation, Maga? Is that what you just said? Or is the key point that she's reading to children? So just sheerly the fact that the second she stopped reading to children, all bets are off. When she just going about her regular life, minding her business, the way so many immigrants have in 2025, then all the slander in the world. Is that your position, Maga?
Democrats promote themselves as the party of tolerance and compassion for those towards other countries, but those standards change if you're married to the president.
Somebody say tolerant of other countries? Oh, shithole countries. That was it. It was shithole. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. It's interesting too because you are drawing this comparison of Democrats as having the high ground and consistently indicting yourself in the process. So is this how you see the Democrats vis-a-vis the deplorables?
Same exact voices who are preaching acceptance have no issues with hurry up and hopping on that smash the First Lady President for reading to sick and dying children. Y'all are some special sort of f***ed up. It's actually a complete contradiction that basically exposes how tolerant their tolerance actually is towards other individuals that they claim to help and protect.
But you don't have that problem, do you? We ain't got no problem. We never claim to help and protect nobody. Actually, that's a lie. They definitely claim to help and protect the rich, especially if they're white. So this is exactly who they claim to help and protect, which is what she's doing.
It's amazing how fast someone can just be discarded from the Democrats the moment that they do not agree with them. This is why, Democrats, you will never, ever be taken seriously.
Are you under the impression that we rode with Melania? Is that the impression that you're under? How quickly you can be discarded? Are you under the impression that we rode with Melania? Like prior to this? I'm trying to, what is that whole thing about the high ground too? Well, she said this is the reason why the Democrats will never be taken seriously because of behavior that we engage in regularly that's part of our brand. So you're very aggressively admonishing us to have never taken you seriously at any point. Is that, are we good there? Okay. Another interesting thing, because I actually had taken this position of trying to show a level of appreciation for her showing up to read to children. That was my position. But there was more to that article. Melania's own relationship with Christmas, public-facing moments, has long been complicated. Her holiday decor inside the White House was frequently debated not only for the designs themselves, but because of remarks she made in 2018 about hating decorating that were captured on audio tape.
Working like a my ass off.
I know.
Christmas stuff that, who gives a about Christmas stuff and decoration, but I need to do it, right?
Yeah, but 100%. You have no choice.
And then I do it, and I say that I'm working on Christmas, planning for the Christmas, and they said, oh, what about the children, that they were separated? Give me a break.
Well, we all have stress around the holidays. Maybe she was just feeling a little bit of that stress, but then you got to put a happy face on, when company comes over. But what she really was giving off was what is going on in a lot of people's homes.
So today I will read the book, How Does Santa Go Down the Chimney? How does Santa do it? They say I'm complicit. I'm the same like him. I support him. I don't say enough. I don't do enough.
No.
Where I am, I'm working like a my ass off.
I know.
Christmas stuff that, who gives a about Christmas stuff and decoration, but I need to do it, right?
Yeah, but 100%. You have no choice.
How does it work? Does he cinch up his belt? Or shrink himself down to the size of a mouse? Or stretch out like taffy and step in one leg?
I don't think I can help, Melania. I think who gives a F about Christmas? And the phenomenal thing about that, after a year of pressing just about anybody who isn't Christian for having the audacity to exhibit and exercise their right of religious freedom in this country, and making sure that we absolutely bastardize and violate every core tenet of the religion while trying to impress it upon everybody. And now we have a first lady who gives a F about Christmas. I bet you'll defend that, won't you, Maga? Oh, wait, you already did. I spent all this time. I spent all this time trying to stand in front of it, Melania. I didn't tell you to say that. But you have inspired a lot of art.
I hate Christmas. It's worst time of life. It is. I have to decorate for people that have no taste. These people tacky. I decorate blood red one year to symbolize the suffering of Christmas time, to be with people. I don't care to walk around Christmas tree to have picture with people I do not know. Okay, just bring tree into side and have tree decorate. I don't like this house. It is old. Insulation is terrible. Look, this door, it opens. Look at that. Oh, no privacy. This house. Donnie told me we tear down this wing and I get to never decorate one more time. In fact, if I have to decorate again, I will not extend contract. I wish McDonald's would do its job to take its job seriously, but no, I have to sit here and now he called me Habibi. Oh, one time meet Madami, okay? And now I all of a sudden have to wear turtleneck too. Oh, okay, I do that. I just want out. I want to be able to, but no, lists coming out is stuff. Okay, Melania, stay to here. No, I want out. I should suggest Laura Loomer ride her tricycle around. She does not need mask. We do something for Christmas. Do we think that I could do Secret to Santa with Gavin? And other governors too, I suppose. That's a good idea. Let's make it on So Christmas.
You know, who gives a about Christmas stuff and decoration, but I need to do it, right?
What's your favorite Christmas song?
My favorite Christmas song is Oh Holy Night.
You could spend a holiday in the war. Where will you go?
I would spend my holidays on deserted island.
What is your favorite family Christmas tradition?
Our family Christmas tradition is that Christmas on the 25th, Santa comes, we open the presents.
What's your favorite thing to eat for Christmas dinner?
My favorite thing to eat is just some healthy food, not too much eating.
What did you ask Santa for Christmas?
Oh, that's a nice one. I asked Santa for Christmas, peace on the world, health.
Shout out to Maggie and Lisa, killing it all year long, from beginning to end. And Melania, they say imitation is the greatest form of flattery. Yeah. No, just wait till they hit that documentary trailer. Oh, they already got AI on that?
Here we go again.
You can come in. Come on in. My proudest legacy will be that of peacemaker.
Peacemaker under the fire. Beautiful. Together, with like-minded leaders, we have a voice. Is it safe?
It is safe.
Everyone wants to know. So here it is. Hi, Mr. President. Congratulations.
Did you watch it?
I did not. Yeah, I will see it on the news.
She might wish for Christmas again. Melania, I think you should have a couple words with Santa for gifts that you would want for the holidays. Well, at minimum, you better talk to Trump about AI. He the one that wanted no limits on AI. So, this is how that goes. Yeah, sometimes the things that he pushes for and the ways in which other people are allowed to be treated come home to roost. I would say that's what we've learned. Why don't you ask Scrooge? He knows. Yeah, Scrooge, he knows. Talk to Frosty. Frosty knows Scrooge. Frosty, well, he over there with Olaf. All right, when Frosty finished with Olaf, ask him about Scrooge. He knows all about this situation. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I am truly happy you're here. I would never do you like Target.
I'm so excited to show you what I got in my Target grab bag this year. I waited all night so I could get this. Okay, so the first thing I got was They Hate You.
So I made sure I pushed out those merch discount codes for the peoplesgetup.com and ReeseWaters.com to all the people in deep waters and troubled waters. That also goes for the people that are a part of our Patreon. Oh, that's right. We also have a Patreon. All of the benefits listed mirror those here on membership on YouTube, in addition to the weekly newsletter. Let's see what we got here. Trump's protective bubble may be popping. That's not the only thing popping. This Leto fight banquet about to be lit. I can tell you that right now. Yes! Yes! If you want to get the weekly newsletter, you can sign up for it at patreon.com/ReeseWaters. And if you want to sign up for the monthly newsletter, That's over at ReeseWatersTips.com. Now, we are in end of year award season, and I want to hear from you. So be on the lookout on the community tab, as well as my lives, for polls that will help me weed through the nomination process. And I would say 2025 has been the year of FAFO, has it not? I would say so, which makes this particularly appropriate. Hello, my FAFO shirt just arrived and I had to get some pics. Also, my daughter wanted to show off her Labubu because her Maga mom forbids them for being demonic. So, of course, Daddy got her one. LOL. I hope you're having a great week from my man, Jared. Now, Jared, shout out to you. I love the FAFO gear as well as the Labubu, but YouTube doesn't love showing kids. They definitely don't love showing kids. And I would also say that you said her MAGA mom. You know how litigious they be. Hey, tell your daughter I said respect. Much love. Speaking of respect and love, the last time I was here, I highlighted someone who asked me if they had to be a member to purchase merch and lamenting they wish that they could do more. Well, guess what I received immediately after that? Hi, Reese. I would like to help the 66-year-old lady who wanted merch but thought she needed to be a member. I'd like to buy her the item she wanted. Is this possible? I can be anonymous and don't need to know her address. Thank you for being a bright spot in these dark, dark days. I'm a subscriber and I watch all of your videos. Now, I won't include the name because that person did say that they could be kept anonymous. But what I will say is, just as I said the first time, that it's that kind of love that is so much more significant than any financial contribution might be. Here is another example of that, and is the connectiveness and the strength of the bond in this community that has truly transformed not only my life, but what I even thought was possible in this particular space. So I want to thank you, and I would like to offer you both the item of your choice. I'll be reaching out to both of you in the nature of paying it forward. Maybe we can start a whole pay forward chain, and then everybody pays for the next. That would get messy because I'm cheap, so I can only imagine how cheap some of the people who follow me be. That's going to be a whole mess. Y'all know who you are.